Hello everyone! I've got a lot of requests to do a perfect walkthrough of FF8, and since I've started to do commentaries recently, I thought it would be a good idea to do this, since this is one of the games I'm most knowledgeable at, and it's also one of my all-time favorite games. I grew up with this game. It was my first FF game and first RPG game. This walkthrough will include everything, but everything the game has to offer. For example, getting Lionheart in Disc 1, getting all GFs, all cards, all items, maxing all stats including luck and speed, and so on. This list I will do in the video description, so feel free to check that out. And I will go more into detail as we go deeper in the walkthrough as well, during the walkthrough. So let's just begin. Enjoy the opening. Alright, I've actually done a walkthrough of this 7 years ago. That was on the PC version though. And it's not as good as I could do it. So this one I will do as good as I can. Now, one complaint I heard from people about this game is that they hate the drawing system. Well, the thing is, drawing is completely optional. There is other ways to get magic in the game, and in fact, strong magic. That's by playing Triple Triad. It's the card mini game in this. I will guide you through that as well. We will be getting really strong early on in the game. And this game have one interesting mechanic as well, is that enemies level up with you. So the good thing to do is avoid leveling up. Instead, get strong magic to junction into your stats. What's junctioning, you might ask? It's you get magic in quantity, 100 is max, and you junction it to each of your stats, for example, strength or magic or HP, and each magic increase each stat differently. So we will be going over with, I will be showing you which magic is best for which stat and so on. I will go into more detail as we go along. The card game is called Triple Triad. It's one of the best mini games ever made. It's so awesome. So much fun, and it's rewarding. It's not just a mini game on the side. It's actually very rewarding. And you will see that in this walkthrough. It's actually one of the ways to get the item required for Squall's best weapon, and you can get it in Disc 1 thanks to the card game. I will be also doing all side quests in the game, including the Queen of Cards quest, which is ranked one of the most annoying side quests in Final Fantasy history ever. I will go over that as well. Basically, I will do everything this game has to offer, and I will guide you through everything. Make you a pro at it. At least I will try. I replay this game every year at least once. I love it so much since I started it the first time. I remember my uncle brought back this game. We were mind blown by it. It was 4 discs. Wow, what an awesome game. It's actually 4 discs. Since then I was hooked. Also, since this is the PlayStation version, we will not have Chocobo Vault. Chocobo Vault is the mini game that it's required to have a pocket station. And the only way to get pocket station was to get it from Japan back in the day. It was not available in Europe or North America. So many people missed out on Chocobo Vault, but we don't need it to play the game fully. If you are interested in Chocobo Vault, I recommend checking my old walkthrough out. I went through it on the PC version. You don't need a pocket station to play Chocobo Vault on the PC version. So I was able to guide through Chocobo Vault as well on that one. And since most people prefer to play on their PlayStation or PSP or whatever, I thought I will do this again, but I will do it on PlayStation instead of the PC. Now the game looks way better though if you are playing the Steam version. However, the musics are not that good. It's the MIDI low quality musics. I hope I'm not going through these text boxes too quickly. If I am, let me know, I will slow down. But it's kinda, if you put yourself in my perspective, I played this game so many times, I basically know every quote that they say. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is go over the config. We do customize controls, because I don't want X to be the confirm button. I'm used to circle being the confirm button. I'm used to triangle being the menu. Yeah, X cancel, that's good. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then battle speed to fastest. Depending on the battle, sometimes having low battle speed. If you increase your speed stat, it's recommended to play on the slowest battle speed, because it will be in your advantage. Since you are faster than the enemies anyways, you will still be at advantage at slow speed. You will have more time to pick up what you wanna do, attack, magic, and so on. But for now, we don't have really high speed, so we play on the fastest. This should be fastest, and this. Vibration up to you. And cursor on memory. Alright. And then we check the desk. We get our first two GFs. Quizakot and Shiva. Just pick tutorial. If you don't do this, you still can get these GFs from Quistis at the entrance later, but might as well do it now. We don't need tutorials, I will guide you through things myself. I'm done. And each GF have their own abilities that once a character junctions, they can use the GF's abilities. We will have Quizakot learn T-Magic RF. It's basically converting items into thunder-based magic spells. And we're gonna do the ice one for Shiva. We junction Shiva onto Squall. If you don't junction any GF, you can't do anything other than attack, so you need to assign your commands depending on the GF. For now we do draw. I'm not gonna do much drawing in this game, just to prove people that you are wrong. Drawing is completely optional. That you only need to draw. There are certain GFs that you can only get from drawing. Okay, we give the other GF to Quistis later. Actually, I changed my mind about the Quizakot, what he wanna learn. I just remembered he can learn the card command. Basically, once you are weaken enemies, not kill them exactly, just reduce their HP. You can turn them into cards, and cards you can turn them into items. After he learns this card ability, he can learn card mode ability, which converts cards into items. And then you can convert the items into magic. So yeah, you really don't need to draw in this game. It's completely optional. I'm not gonna read the things they say, cause that will get annoying, I think. Oh, I'll just leave it to yourself. I might comment about it. But yeah. Don't have the time, sorry. Talk to this guy here to get some cards, and we don't need to read what he says. He talks about the card game and how you play. You basically press square at any NPC. If they are playing cards, you can play cards. Some NPCs you don't play cards, so they will just talk if you press square, but those that play will ask you to play if you press square. We will play cards soon enough. First thing I want to do is go to the library. There is a secret item which I can sell for a lot of gil this point in the game. Go to the library. There's also a secret draw point as well. There's a secret item right here. Come on, pick it up. There we go. It's a magazine. Magazines in this game give you hint about hidden items and stuff like that. I will show you if you wanna read them, but we don't need these. I will show you everything myself. So I'm just gonna sell this magazine for a lot of gil when I go to a shop. And the hidden draw point is here. Well, it's not really hidden, but there are hidden draw points that you can't see. This one you can see. If it turns blue, you saw that it turns blue, it means you cannot get any more from it. There are other draw points that don't turn into blue. Those you will recharge in time, so you can come back and get more. Now let's get on with business. We go to the front gate. I'm not gonna go through tutorials either, like I said. I will explain myself. Yeah, the GFs give us strength because we can junction. So I'm just gonna skip this and show you it myself. Once I get magic, that is. Yeah, just explaining. The fire cave, we go east of here. Our first battle. R1 is the trigger. Basically, as Squall strikes, if you press R1, he will always critical. Sorry. So now I pressed R1C. That since he has a gun blade, he can crit all the time. Let's draw some. Well, he has. This first one is fire. The second one is scan. We don't need any of them. Let's just kill him off. It will take a bit to get used to the timing, but you will learn it eventually. You just press R1 as he strikes. And as I said before, enemies level up with you, so try to not level up a lot. The card command is useful for that as well. If you turn enemies into cards, you will not get any experience. Wow, I've never had 2 battles before in a row here. I'm just gonna escape, I don't wanna get too many experience. If you wanna escape from battle, hold L2 and R2 together and you will escape. I recommend doing that if you wanna avoid leveling up a lot. You can save anywhere in the world map if you want. Just gonna save here. I will explain myself, like I said, don't need to. You don't need to explain Quistis. Yeah, this one is the R1 that I talked about. You can also set it on auto mode, but sometimes he will not do it if it's on auto mode, so once you've perfected yourself, it's better to do it yourself, so you can have 100% accuracy. You can choose a time limit, how you wanna do it. This will affect your seed rank later on in the story. Seed rank is, the higher your rank, the higher your salary is, so the more gil you will get. So if you do it in shorter time, you will have a higher seed rank later. But there are other ways to increase your seed rank by not escaping a lot. For example, by killing a lot of enemies. But it really doesn't matter. There are other ways to get gil easier, so don't pay too much attention to it. But I'm still chose the shortest amount of time just because I can. Because I don't want to look like a noob. If you get these bats, just kill them. It takes 1 hit. And you get some AP. Because we need to learn the card ability as soon as possible. That's a thunder spell if you want it, I don't need it. We can get thunder gas soon, so then you don't really need it. Oh, another battle. Oh, bombs. Bombs are highly weak against ice, so if you wanna kill them. Like I said, once I have the card ability, then I will escape less. For now, I don't want to avoid leveling up by escaping, since we don't have the card. Wow, the encounter rate, really? Oh, it's bats again. It's good, easy AP. We don't need that much time anymore. Oh, I didn't equip Quistis, did I? Forgot to. That's okay. At least I remembered now. Give her a quiz a code. Alright. Yeah, it's important that you... I'm gonna give her item instead of draw, in case we need to heal or whatever. Now I'm gonna explain limit breaks. So once a character gets too low HP or they suffer a lot of status effects, they can use limit break. Limit break is... I'm gonna show what limit break is in case you are new to this game. So we're just gonna purposely attack ourselves to get to low HP. To use limit breaks. One more attack should do it. Then you press triangle to refresh the menu, and eventually the limit break will pop up. Like now, and then you press forward and you can use Renzoku, which is Squall's limit break. And every time this gauze becomes yellow, you press R1 and you will critical hit for more damage. And this finisher that he just did is random. Sometimes he does it, sometimes he does not. As he gets more weapons, he will learn more finishers as well. Nice, another one. Oops. Okay. If you don't want to do it this way, then Ifrit is weak against ice. You can just get some ice magic and use that. But as you can see, this is very effective and really easy to do. We get Ifrit's card, nice, 20 AP. Yeah, just make sure to equip your GF so you don't miss out on this AP. I'm gonna keep all names original for this walkthrough. Yeah, Ifrit has elemental junction. So basically you can, if you equip an elemental to your weapon, for example fire to your weapon, then your normal attacks will have fire. If an enemy is weak against fire, then your attacks will do more damage and so on. If you equip it to your armor, well, there's no armor in this game, but basically there are defense. If you equip it to defense, then it works just the same, but you will take less damage with fire if you equip fire to your elemental defense and so on. So yeah, let me show you this. For example, Shiva has spirit junction, so we can equip a magic to spirit to increase it. Spirit is basically magic defense. Vitality is defense. Strength and magic is strength and magic power. HP is, you know. There's speed, evasion, hit rate. As you can see, Squall never misses, even if he's blind. It's maxed out on hit. Luck. Luck is evasion and critical hit rate. Again, Squall doesn't need... Well, critical hit rate should be good for his finisher moves if it's maxed out, but that's it. And yeah. And for example, if you equip 15 of Isuna to spirit, as you can see, it will go from 5 to 10, so it will increase our magic defense. If you press back directional button, here is the elemental attack and defense, and then if you press back again you will come to the status attack and defense. For example, status is, for example, if I equip 100 blind to my weapon, then my normal attacks will always blind the enemy if they are not immune to it. We will exploit all these things later on as we go on with the walkthrough, so don't worry. Now I'm just gonna go out of the cave. I don't need to show you all of this.